Alright, next part, we're going to go ahead and go and kind of speed up this process and set up our slides. So in each section here, we're going to click and make sure that's Times New Roman and that we have this right here. We want our title part to be set at 20, just like that. And we want the bottom down here to be set at Times New Roman, and we want this to be set at 18. So what I want you to do is to go ahead and do that to each one of the slides, as you see that I am doing here. You want that to be done at all of your slides, and make sure that you have those done. And when you have that done, go ahead and restart this video. Alright, coming back, you should have all of yours placed in here like I do at Times Roman, and looking like I did with the first two examples that I gave you. Let's go to the top one with number 2, and that one we're going to type in the following. You'll place in there Washington University and St. Louis, St. Louis. So you'll need to have this in just like this. And when you have this in, I want you to highlight it after that and right click and choose copy. And then you're just going to come over to insert, and this is really the easiest way to find the images for these colleges. And the one I chose was this one, I believe. And then you'll just reduce this to make this fit into our slide. Coming over in this section, you're going to put in these items. And you want to make sure that you have this in your slide. So I'm going to leave this up here for a minute. And again, you guys can pause these videos as I'm working along here if I go too fast. That would be the best thing that I can suggest. So your first slide should look like this. And then what we're going to do is the next part is I'm going to introduce you guys to what is called speaker notes. So in that speaker notes section, we want to make sure that we have the speaker notes turned on. And to do that, your speaker notes being turned on will be under view. And you want to make sure that you have this section here checked, show speaker notes. The show film strip, that is what we see over here on this side. So down here is your speaker notes. And inside of your speaker notes, I would like you guys to type the following. As you can see, I have my speaker notes down here at the bottom. And if you could, go ahead and type those in. And I'll keep that up there for you guys to see it for a minute. And again, you can also pause this as I go along. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next slide. For the next slide, we're going to type in the following at the top. And while I have typed that in, I'm going to go ahead and look for the image again to give you guys a chance to type this in. And this was the image that I chose for it. And then next I'm going to go ahead and put in the items about the college. And then I will have you guys see those. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Alright, at this time you probably have all of this information in, just as I have showed you before. We're going to start with the next slide in slide 3, and that title for this one is going to be Thomas Aquinas College. For some of them, you would just only need to type in the college part like this, and then you'll be able to look for the images. And for my image, I'm going to choose this one here. And I'm going to go ahead and place that there. And I know this box is overlapping, so I'm going to bring this a little bit away from that image there. And I'm going to raise it up a little bit. And now I'm going to go ahead and go get that information for you. And here's the information that I would like you to put in for the College of Thomas. You may want to make this a little bit larger to bring it all up on one line, like so. For the speaker notes, which is next, we're going to go ahead and place in these items. All right, and in our notes section, we have the bottom of right here. We have the following. 1, 2, 3. In our notes section, we have the following. And I'm trying to make that so you guys could see it the best that you can, but I will show you guys this much later where you guys will have your notes section. But it looks like if I raise it just like this, you guys can see it. So right there is what you guys will be typing in for your notes section. Now moving on to the next one, we are going to place in the following. For the next slide, this is the name of the college that we're going to be looking at. And I'm going to go ahead and search that college up. Get the image there for you guys. And this is the image that I'm going to go ahead and place for you guys to put into your image or your slide. And then when it comes over to the text, the section of the text that you'll be placing in will be this information. In your information about the college, this is what I would like you to put in. And we can move that over just a little bit to get that all on one screen, like I'm doing here. And then once you have that all on one screen like that, that will make out your slide. Then at the bottom we're going to do the speaker notes, and we'll put those in next. And our speaker notes for this section will be the following. I'll give you guys a minute to jot that down. And again, you can always pause the videos. All right, and then the next college is College of Atlantic. And what I want you guys to do is put that in for your title. I'm going to go and search for the image as you guys do that. And this is the image that I used. And I'll place that in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and get the information from that. All right, and the information that we have for this college is right here. So go ahead and place that information in as well. And for the bottom part with our speaker notes, we're going to place in this.